From Kai Cenat getting swatted midstream to Neon's million-dollar mansion being stormed. Here are 20 intense moments where streamers were swatted live. Let's kick things off with Kai Cenat, who was right in the middle of his Mafian livestream when things took a strange turn. While chatting with viewers, he suddenly noticed a helicopter hovering just outside his house. Visibly confused, Kai left the room only for a SWAT team to barge in moments later and sweep the entire place.
House, bro!
Shockingly, Twitch temporarily banned his account over the incident, all because someone made a false report to authorities. They literally banned me mid-Sabithan, Bro Kai later said. Though his account was eventually restored, the fear of repeated swatting has made him anxious about possibly getting permanently banned if things continue this way.
Twitch just banned me mid-subathon, bro. Twitch literally just banned. It's like
this kind of thing has happened to others too. Like XQC, while live on Twitch playing a game, he heard a loud knock at his door. Even before he reacted, his viewers already suspected the worst. When he stepped away, viewers caught a glimpse of shadows and armed officers on camera, confirming he was being swatted. One of the officers even commented on XQC's mattress not having a sheet as they checked his plays. After a few tense minutes, the cops figured out it was a hoax. Turns out, it was XQC's own neighbors who called them complaining he was being too loud. "It's like my ceiling is made of paper," XQC said, frustrated by the situation. But all that pales in comparison to what happened to streamer also known as Kootra. While live streaming a game of CSGO, he noticed something was off. "Uh-oh, this isn't good," he muttered, and his chat instantly knew what was coming. Moments later, law enforcement burst in, shouting commands: "Hands up, get down, put your hands behind your back." After calming things down, the creature explained what had happened. "I'm just playing a game. People are watching, and someone thought it'd be funny to send you guys here." Things got even more chaotic when Neon, surrounded by other streamers at his house, suddenly realized they were about to be swatted. "I love my family. My sister's here," he said, as people rushed around and panic set in. "Them boys are coming in hot," someone shouted. Within seconds, the entire house filled with content creators was swarmed by officers. Everyone was told to put their hands up. Despite the massive police presence, it turned out to be another false report. After checking the whole house, the cops left without further incident. Only about 3 months ago, another streamer, Big X, experienced a similar scare. While live on Twitch, he got a phone call in. The look on his face said it all.
It's literally my roof or my ceiling being like paper thin.
Put your hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Put your hands behind your back. Hands on your back, yeah!
"Hello, who is this?" someone asked, and then came the realization, "Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, we're getting swatted right now." Moments later, law enforcement quietly entered the streamer's room. While they seemed more composed than in previous incidents, the danger was still very real. Many in the comments expressed concern that if this keeps happening, someone could eventually get seriously injured. About a year ago, another unsettling situation unfolded with streamers Fauci and Sneko. While they were live, Sneko noticed something odd near the apartment's balcony. Then, a call came through. The guy said my brother's name. "I don't know what's happening." Fauci, stunned, said he had never shared personal details online, but somehow, someone found enough to send police to his location. "I swear, I didn't leak anything," he said. He ended up explaining everything to the authorities. "I'm a live streamer. There are over 25,000 people watching right now. This has happened before. I had to leave Arizona because people keep calling the cops on me with fake hostage situations." Thankfully, the officers believed him and didn't search the entire place. But that encounter still wasn't as terrifying as what happened to Speed while he was playing Fortnite live. His reaction said it all. "Wait, are you serious? Oh my god, oh my god." Seconds passed in silence. Then an officer appeared on camera, followed by several more. "Yeah, okay, good call," the officer said. Speed, visibly shaken and breathing heavily, was left trying to process what had just happened. He even muttered that he thought he was going to get hurt or worse. "I'm actually dead after this," he said quietly, overwhelmed. The police searched every inch of his apartment, bedroom included. Moments like this show just how dangerous these pranks can be. In another case, streamers Lacey, Silky, Max, and Sketch were casually enjoying a group mukbang when chaos suddenly struck. Sound of sirens and a tense beat. "Oh my god, this is real," one of them said. "We're live streaming right now," another added. we're getting swatted. The crew disappeared for a few minutes, likely dealing with officers off. When they returned, it was clear from their expressions that it wasn't just a small interruption, it was a terrifying moment none of them expected. But even all of this pales in comparison to what happened with Ice Poseidon, who had become infamous for being swatted during streams. One of the most shocking moments happened while he was in the middle of a therapy session. "Liv, yeah, I play games. I talk to people. Time goes by," he said to his therapist. Suddenly, "What's going on here?" an officer asked as they entered the room. "I'm not sure. I don't know why you're here," Ice replied. The therapist tried to explain things calmly, assuring the officers that there was no threat. But the damage had already been done. The session was interrupted, and trust was shaken. Then there was Urachi, who was live when he heard dogs barking loudly and sirens approaching. "My dogs are going crazy," he said. Alarmed, he walked toward the courtyard door and saw something surreal. His entire courtyard glowing blue from police lights. Within minutes, officers were combing through his home, searching for threats that didn't exist. Grossgore was deep into a League of Legends session when a knock at the door changed everything. "Wait, what is that sound?" he said, pausing mid-game. Moments later, police officers entered. Instead of panicking, Grossgore took a surprisingly calm and creative approach. He invited them to see exactly what he was doing. "I haven't done anything wrong," he told them. "This is literally my job. I'm a live streamer." He even offered them a place to sit and showed them his setup, trying to explain the chaos of internet culture. "My address got leaked online, and ever since then, I've been dealing with random food deliveries, prank calls, and now this," he explained. What started as a potentially terrifying encounter turned into an impromptu class on live streaming, but not everyone's that lucky. Ricegum faced a much rougher experience. While eating food in front of a restaurant on stream, he suddenly found himself surrounded by officers. "I just got a 20-piece. What the he?" said, confused. At first, he didn't even grasp what was happening. "Wait, what? Huh?" He was told to step away from his vehicle. Officers began searching him and his car for any threats. Even while handcuffed, he tried to explain what was happening, likely telling them he was a victim of another fake report. "They said I was," he began. Before being cut off, his stream kept rolling as the police led him away. His meal left, untouched in the car. Just like his stunned viewers, Adin Ross had his own swatting moment. But unlike others, he took the chance to directly address the people responsible before officers even came in. "Why do you do this?" he asked, clearly upset. "I could literally die. My friends could die. Everyone's outside right now, terrified." Trying to keep things from escalating, he called his friends into the room and reminded them to stay calm. "They're ant right now," someone said off screen. I know, but just keep your hands up. Don't do anything dumb," Adin urged. Soon enough, the officers ordered everyone outside, hands raised to prove they weren't a threat. "All right, we're coming out now. Hands up, nothing's going on," Adin said, though the stream likely cut off after that. Adin and his friends were safe. In future videos, he spoke out again and again about how dangerous this kind of prank can really be. But one of the most emotional moments happened with Fauci, who was already struggling with his mental health when he realized mid-breakdown that cops were on the way. "Don't clip this, don't clip moments like this," he pleaded with his audience, trying to open up. "I'm just venting about my real life." But instead of support, someone in his chat had already made the call. "I don't want to open Twitter and see people judging me," he said. "I'm so done with that." Within minutes, flashing lights appeared. All right, I've got my hands up, don't shoot," he said in panic. "Don't reach, or I'll shoot," one officer warned as Fauci made a quick movement. "I'm not reaching for anything. I'm live streaming. I have a dog in my lap," he said, trying to calm the situation. Once the officers looked at the camera and confirmed what was happening, things cooled down. But the trauma of the moment lingered. "Can I at least put my hands down so I can grab my," he tried to ask. Even after the danger passed, Fauci took a moment to vent again on camera. For him, it wasn't just a swatting, it was yet another hit during an already difficult time. Swatting isn't a joke, it's dangerous and can ruin lives. Like, share, and follow to stand against swatting. Let's protect our community together.